off on.
Let me opportunistically turn this around for our listeners. Our audio radiance, the experience of 30 years of Dennis Farris can be yours to protect your own home.
Yes, it can.
I'm not kidding you. Dennis is one of the hired security licensed professionals at Texas Security and Surveillance who will come to your home and assess it from a safety standpoint, show you what you need to arm, I guess is how you put it.
Protect your home.
Yeah. Cameras, where they should go.
Right.
How that can help you and how you can afford it.
Yes. And, we were talking the other day about signage on your house. If you have a sign in front of your house, the burglars will come up to your house and look and go, they've got an alarm system. And if your neighbors don't have an alarm system, they'll go to your neighbors. They assess whether or not your house is protected. The other thing they'll do is they'll look and see what the company is and whether it's a legitimate company. And they will actually call the number on the sign to make sure it's a legitimate company. And you know what? When they see these national companies, these big conglomerates,
they know they've got 15 minutes
exactly
from the time that thing might call.
Right.
And anybody could possibly get there if they were down the street.
And if it's a local company, they're less likely to hit your house with a local company. So the bottom line on it is, if you're going to put an alarm system in your house, a security system, cameras, the Sky doorbell that we've got that you can use and see who's at your front door, arm and disarm it from your smartphone, garage door openers to where you can control your garage door, and the geofencing thing that we've talked about, where if you drive away from your house and you've got it set up and you forget to set your alarm, because a lot of people will do that. They'll get in a hurry and they forget to set their alarm. The geofencing will allow you, it'll send you a reminder. It'll say, hey, Bob, you didn't set the alarm. Do you want to set it? And you simply go in the app and pop the app and turn and set the alarm. Because, again, most people, what happens is they forget to set the alarm one time and then they get in the habit of not setting it. If you've got a security system, it doesn't do you any good if you don't set the security system.
So call Texas Security and Surveillance. Dennis would like to meet you. You'll get to know Dennis, and you can obviously trust him in your home. Because when he was with the police department, he stole plenty of money. He doesn't need any more now. Work the evidence room.
That's right. No, that's Pflugerville, but that's a whole different story.
Too soon.
Texas Security and Surveillance. Scotty, what's that number?
Dennis, what's that number?
512-693-4003, and I remembered it this time.
But Scotty always sends you to TexasSecurity.net.
That's right.
TexasSecurity.net. All local folks, good folks. Sean. And what's Sean's wife's name? I met her.
Amy.
Yeah, she's a big part of the company.
Amy.
Yeah,
Amy. You got Sean. You got Amy.
You're going to know them. You're going to know Dennis.
You got Joseph. You call on the phone. You're going to get Joseph on the phone.
If you're with ADT now, you don't know any names.
Nope. You've got.
And you'll pay half as much as ADT.
Even in some cases, even less.
Because a lot of people admit, well, I know I got a bad security system, but I got that sign in my yard. But I remember when Sean put mine in a couple of years ago, he pulled that sign out I had, and I said, hey, that sign probably does more than anything. He said, no, not for you, Cole. It says Brinks. They've been out of business 3 years.
Yes. That's the other
ADT
thing.
bought Brinks or something.
Yeah, and then ADT got bought by another conglomerate. But look, it doesn't matter who comes out to your house, whether it's me, whether it's Greg, whether it's Kurt.
But they can request you.
They can request me.
And they'll get you.
And they will get me to come out to their house.
And they always ask you personal stuff about Bob.
Yeah, they asked me about Bob. What's Bob really like? I said, he's a nice guy. They asked me about Scotty. They asked me about Don. Oh, I got a lot of questions when Dick was gone. What's going on with Dick? I said, I can't tell you that's Dick's personal business. I said, but just know that he's being taken care of and he's a good guy. But they do. They ask me about all of you guys all the time. And like I said, I've met some really good
request
people.
Someone else when you call TSS.
Yes.
Texas Security and Surveillance.
You'll never leave.
TexasSecurity.net.